esse lugar aqui, você vai acoplar. Ó, pro lado, pro lado.
You are here during one of the most exciting times in NASA's history.
Ah, vai, eu já sei.
Since retiring the Space Shuttle program in 2011, NASA's been transferring low Earth orbit spaceflight to the private sector through a program called Commercial Resupply Services. Two companies, Northrop Grumman Innovation Systems and SpaceX, have been conducting resupply missions to the ISS, bringing them food, supplies, and scientific equipment to keep the station running and the astronauts exploring. This program's been highly successful so far, but it was only the beginning. 2020 saw the commencement of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, with SpaceX launching astronauts from U.S. soil for the first time in nearly a decade. But think about all that like this. 100 years ago, there were no airlines, but just a few decades later, millions of people traveled by air. Some of you probably came here in an airplane and never gave it a second thought. In the future, your dreams of space travel could be a reality for more people than ever before. And in the decades to come, space travel technologies will change the world in ways not seen since the dawn of aviation over a century ago. One thing is for sure, we're going to need creative thinkers and problem solvers like you to help us in this incredible journey of exploring space. But now that you've been briefed, it's time to get you ready. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to work for NASA? Whether you're flying on the mission or supporting it on the ground, it takes a special kind of person to face these risks and challenges. Maybe someone like you.
We don't know what the universe is made of. We don't know where the limits of the universe are. We don't know what dark matter is. We don't know.
Is it all figured out? No, it's not all figured out. It's never all figured out.
That's why it's so exciting.
There's so much, and we know so little about it.
Why should we explore space when we have so many problems here on Earth?
People ask me this question all the time.
We don't take a rocket and fill it with dollars and blast it into outer space. Every dollar we spend is spent here on Earth. And that makes for a better economy.
Looks like better right now.
Amazing things have happened because of our space exploration. Cell phones,
Solar panels.
Environmental monitoring.
artificial winds,
Communications.
pharmaceuticals, computer technology.
Solutions to problems here on Earth.
Just imagine what else will come.
So many more inventions and discoveries that we will use in our daily lives.
You only learn by really going out there and pushing the boundaries.
We don't know what's going to happen in the future.
What happened to Mars?
Mars once had an environment similar.
It has a Grand Canyon, the equivalent of Los Angeles to New York. So there was plenty of water on Mars in the past.
Where did it go? What happened?
How did Mars become a wasteland?
Could it happen here on Earth?
How can we as a species survive?
Could you bring Mars back to life?
We could learn by going off the planet and potentially bring those lessons back.
We learn more about what our eventual future may be.
What if an asteroid is coming towards Earth?
It could wipe out civilization as we know it.
What if we happened to know where to stop? We'd have to sit back and watch it happen.
That will be a disaster. As a people, we would have failed.
We can sit here and do nothing. But did the cavemen sit in this cave and do nothing? Or did the cavemen look out at the hill and say, I wonder what's over that hill?
When you're part of a NASA team, you have to develop new technologies and solve problems that no one else has ever solved.
You need to figure out how to get hundreds of thousands of pounds of equipment to space.
How long can humans survive on the surface before ill effects?
We don't know right now how to keep food preserved long enough for the trip. So we'll need people to solve that problem.
This is going to be hard, harder than anything anyone has ever done.
Right now, I have no idea how we're going to do that, but we will.
And while you're doing all this, you might answer questions like, is there life out there?
Are we alone?
Are we alone?
Are we alone?
The greatest discoveries are yet to come.
If you want to be involved in something big, something really big, where you can say you are part of the next step of human evolution, that's what exploring space is all about.
You can stay in the cave if you want to, but you can take a risk and you can walk over the hill and who knows what you'll find.
Look around you. The very first person to live on Mars could be in this room. Today's young people are the heart and soul of the future of NASA. You are the ones who will go to this new frontier and beyond. You are tomorrow's explorers.
All stations verified.
Ready to resume count and go for launch. LVTC.
Launch vehicles go.
STC.
Spacecraft is go.
GSTC.
Ground systems are go.
LPS.
LPS is go.
Flight.
Flight is go.
SMA.
Mission assurance is go.
LPE.
LP is go.
RTV. Recovery forces are go. RSO.
RSO is go. We are ready to go to launch.
TDR.
DDR is go.
GLS.
We're go.
CDR.
Flight crew is go.
Attention all stations.
This is the launch director. We are go for launch.
On behalf of NASA and the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. My name is Margaret, and wherever your journeys take you, we hope that you keep exploring. Thank you very much.